Hello, Sula here from MistyHilltops.com. Thanks for stopping by. I have another page for my Winter 2018 mini album ready. That is a 4x6 mini album. I'm scrapping this photo and I'm using the digital version of the collection Hello Winter by Carta Bella. I'm starting with a title that will go in the top left corner, and I'm starting with two different inks, stamp inks, and one is a lighter and one is a darker ink. So here I am stamping the word snow with just a very big kind of alpha that is just uppercase. And so this is what this part is about. And by the way, I am planning on making this album available as free cut file on my blog MistyHilltops.com. So if you are interested, you should go and check it out. It will be a silhouette and SVG cut file, and it will come with it's basically all you need is one page that you cut however many times you want a page, a binding, and then some strips that you can put in between to add so that you can have bulky pages, and it will still give the album a sturdy feel. So here I am adding the second word with a darker ink that says Flurries. So this is the second part of the title. And so again, I will make this available sometime soon, I think, as a free cut file, and it will be available as a silhouette and as an SVG cut file. If you have a cutting machine, this would be very simple for you. There is a way to make it flexible with how you can, with how many pages. This one has quite, I think it has 24 double pages that I have planned for this album. So it is a little thick, but it's maybe a little thicker than an inch or so. It's not that terribly thick. So if you wanted fewer pages, there is a way to reduce the size for the binding. That is going to be the middle part that determines the thickness there. So anyways, here I am almost done now with adding my alpha, and I'm trying to use two kind of contrasting alpha, the stamp alphas. One is a scripty alpha and one is just a normal serif alpha. And so after I stamp, I usually try to be nice with my stamps and clean them up before I put them back on the sheet there, because I don't like when they still carry ink, and I want to work with different colored inks, and that's what I do. I don't just work with black all the time. So here now I'm ready to work on the actual page, and there it will be, the design will be mainly in this bottom right corner of the page, where I will just have the papers layered up. And I did like the way that it turned up with the layering of the different papers there. Here I'm paying attention. I have this planned out in the Silhouette Studio, where I then clip the papers to so that I can easily go and print them out. It only takes me a few minutes to put a page together that way, because I just duplicate a previous page and then remove the parts that I don't need, reuse some of the parts that I do want to use, and just use existing rectangles to change things around a bit with what I want to add to this page, and then just the size of things, obviously, because every page does look different, and that is the goal for any album that I want to create. And so this makes it a very quick process to work with digital stuff and still get nice results. And so here I am adding the embellishments that come mostly with a collection. There is a few very pretty elements, and then I'm adding my own word strips, which are available as freebie on my blog MistyHilltops.com. They are winter themed, and you can find them as freebie on that website. So here I am trying to decide where I want to put these paper strips, because I want to create somewhat of a visual triangle, but I think I am breaking the rule of 3 there, because usually it's good on a design to use uneven numbers, odd numbers, like 3 or 5, because that adds interest for the eye. But I'm not dogmatic about it that it has to be that way all the time. So I do break the rules sometimes, and I think that's just fine. I do like the pages though that I do keep by the rules. So here again I am adding some more of these word strips, and then I have these little buttons that are from a die cut set, and so I do like to add them to my pages. I have full real buttons, but I feel like they add a whole lot of dimension to my pages, especially in albums that I like this one that has many pages already, but I don't want to add too much bulk to it. So these kinds of buttons are really, these paper buttons are a really fun way to use. I have been a little lazy not to string them up, so maybe at some point I should start to string them up and add that little extra detail to my pages. But here I am adding this button, another button I guess, that comes from that same stash, and so I'm adding that one rather than the little round ones. And this is my page done. I'm going to leave you with some more close-ups. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Consider subscribing, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.